Good morning. How are you doing today?
Good morning, I'm good. How are you?
Absolutely fantastic. Very happy to finally share a conversation with you because you are so creative. You have this way about you on the screen that really says, you know what? Let's share a story, and I'm going to be a part of it. But it's going to affect you, and I'm going to go, oh my God! I mean, you have become that actress.
Oh, I love that. That's a compliment. Thank you.
To put yourself in those moments, because I mean, as someone who studies Native American spirituality and stuff like that, we believe in shapeshifters. Aren't actors and actresses shapeshifters in the way of bringing things forward?
Without a doubt. And that is one of the things that I truly love about being an actor is essentially that. You know, you get to speak on the human experience. You know, we're all connected in that way, and we all have stories. We all have lives and hurts and traumas. And with acting, you get to feel some of that for yourself while discovering something about someone you didn't know.
Have you discovered something in Jax Stewart? I mean, because fearless. I mean, she's got the guts. I mean, she's got everything to buck the system.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Jax has taught me a lot. She's taught me a lot about myself, you know, because she really is not only a powerful, confident woman, but, you know, she's faced with a lot of things where she has to decide to do the hard work, of looking at herself, you know, and I found that that's sometimes the hardest thing that we can do, you know, when we're faced with something that needs to change, something that's constantly coming up in our lives, a block, a hindrance of some sort, but refusing to do something about it, you know. So that's something I definitely can learn and take from Jax.
The show we're talking about is Reasonable Doubt on Hulu. Can you imagine being an authentic attorney in a modern day LA? It's just, and I think that's why I'm so drawn to this, because you make it feel so real.
Well, I really appreciate that. I mean, the show is loosely based on, you know, a real attorney. Her name is Sean Hawley, based here in LA, and she is a powerful, you know, high-powered criminal defense attorney. So maybe that's where some of that realness does come into it, because she, you know, she has a life, a career that has spanned from, you know, being on the O.J. Simpson team, you know, back when she was just getting started until now. So that's what we had to start with.
Do you, when it's based on someone like that, do you get the opportunity to sit down with them, to listen to their vocals, to hear their passion, their drive, and why they do what they do?
Oh, yes, absolutely. And that was important to me, to be able to speak with Sean, because though the show isn't just, you know, her life, you know, every single element is not true to life, so it's loosely based on her. It was important to me to, you know, especially when it comes to the elements in the courtroom and understanding, you know, why she even does what she does. Why is she a defense attorney? What motivates her every single day? So it was important to have those conversations.
There once was a time when being the movie star was that one place. Nowadays, this every screen is making people stars. I mean, this has got to be such a great platform for you. I mean, the Hulus and the different things that you did with Dwayne Johnson and things. I mean, it's like, wow. Is it a wild frontier?
Oh, it absolutely is. Absolutely, you know, and that's one of the things that I love about Hulu, and the fact that we get to partner with them in this and telling this story is because we get to, you know, fully live and go there and, you know, really have the journey. And because this is, you know, a story about a Black woman who's living this life, we don't always get to see the fullness of that. You know, we've had some fantastic characters in, you know, Scandal with Olivia Pope and How to Get Away with Murder, you know, with Annalise Keating and Viola. We've had these women, but we don't always get to see in a deep sense the messiness of their lives. You know, what's the other side of that?
Right.
So that's what I love about Hulu.
Yeah. To me, that we need to see more of that in the way so that we understand that, you know, the struggles, the victories, you know, those phone calls that nobody gets to hear and things like that, because this way it really develops that character.
Exactly. That's exactly it. And that's what, you know, that's what made me sign on to this, is because I knew that we were going to be able to fully go there. There weren't going to be those restrictions that we can have that are sometimes had on other platforms or in other stories and what have you. With this one, with this particular story, with this particular group of people, with this particular platform, we knew we were going to be able to tell the full story.
Working this close with Kerry Washington, oh my God, does this inspire you to want to get behind the camera as a writer, as a director, a producer?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's something that I've wanted to do for a while. That's on the list to do. I hadn't really felt like it's something I want to do it at this moment, but it's on my list because I just fully love acting, But there are other muscles that I do want to explore, and seeing Kerry develop that for herself, and it has been an inspiration just to watch her do it. And this was her first time directing pilot in this way, and a pilot that's a big thing. I mean, you're setting the tone of the entire world. So it was so much fun having those conversations with her and watching her do what she does and do it fantastically. It's been wonderful.
Well, Reasonable Doubt is one of those shows that 10, 15 years from now, we're going to say, I remember when. Do you remember when? And things like that, because it has such a great presence that it's going to be the one thing that's going to shape where we're going.
I believe that, and I hope that would be the case, because some of my favorite shows, I remember when. I remember where I was when the show started or what I felt when it first started. I remember that, especially with something like Scandal. I remember where I was when I first saw it, and when that episode ended, it was like, oh my God, what did I just watch? You know what I mean? So I would hope that people would feel the same way with the show.
Oh, well, congratulations on Reasonable Doubt on Hulu. You got to come back to this show anytime in the future. The door is always going to be open for you.
Oh, I love that. Thank you so much.
Well, you be brilliant today, okay?
You do the same. Thank you.